And then there are the things that are just sadder than sad. I I have been Facebook friends with someone for a number of years. She is the daughter of um, childhood friends of my husband's that I met. Almost as soon as I met my husband, I met these people, and and then they had children, and I remember our first cats. Both came from their litter. I mean, we were, these were friends. And then my husband had a falling out with them, and we didn't see them for years. We never saw them. I have never seen them since. Their daughter recently connected with me, a few years ago. I don't know if it was, yeah, definitely after my husband's death, but she connected with me on Facebook, and it was very nice. I didn't really get to know her in depth. We just went, oh yeah, we knew who we were. She babysat my kids when she was a teenager. So the connection stayed on while we were still friends with them, and then my husband had the falling out with them, and then total contact was lost. But like I said, I recently connected with their daughter, and it's not very nice outside. I just went out to, what's a slender dog? I went out to put, I was going to bring the table from under the gazebo into the shed, but I couldn't get it to fold. It's one of those folding chair tables, but I couldn't get it to collapse. And I pounded on it, and I didn't know whether I was pounding on it the correct way or not, so no matter what, my pounding didn't work. So what I did is I moved the chair towards the center of the gazebo and leaned the chairs up against the table. And that should be fine for the winter. I mean, those things spend the winter outside many years anyway. But anyway, yes. So that's what I did when I went outside. I didn't go to Home Depot because I can go tomorrow when the weather is better. It's raining. And I just thought, why? They'll wait. The gift will wait. There's no need to go rushing off and get it in cold, rainy weather. Tomorrow will be sunny. So, yes, back to our babysitter. So, we connected on Facebook, but I didn't really know much about her. I just knew she was who she was and that she was a nurse. And then when my good friend Joe's husband had his heart attack, I went to the hospital to visit him, and his nurse came up to me and said hi. And I realized that it was her. And we started talking, and we all realized all of our connections. And both Joe's husband and Joe and me and the nurse were very connected. So that was nice, and we talked, and that was cool. But again, that was very nice and everything. It was nice to see her and all that. She's a nurse at the hospital, cardiac care. And yeah, so that was good. Nothing further happened. Then a few weeks ago, she posted something about a death of a young man. And it was just the way she wrote about him. It was with great sadness and this and this and this, but I never got more information. And the sad thing is, it was her son, her only child, who died because he ran across a train track and was hit by a train. Now, I've tried to figure out his age. He looked like he was late teens, not probably early 20s. It was a young man, let's say that much. And Dina said something about it yesterday, day before, when she was here anyway. And she said, "Oh, did you hear that Ali's son died?" I did not even know. I did not know that was her son. I saw the post. I saw, but I didn't take it any further. And it was just so sad and so stupid. And I mean, you don't run across the train tracks in front of a train. And he must be still too young to have fully, must have been, like I said, late teens, extremely early 20s. I really can't see it, Brain not fully formed, not fully complete, not stupid. Yeah, so I quick sent her off when we talk closely. I don't know. Some people you can talk to that way, and I sent her in a messenger post, text, and expressed my, I said, "I'm sorry, I did not realize that this was your son. I'm so sorry." And so we talked back and forth for a little while, and no, I'm not going to send, Dina's, she's going to send, cards to parents, the grandparents, because she doesn't know Ali well, right? She doesn't have that connection. Babysitter. I have that connection, so I did that. But what a terrible thing, what a horrible thing for a mother. I can understand why she spoke, because she's a nurse and she sees life and death all around her all the time. So she has a different way of looking at it, perhaps. So I can understand why perhaps she wrote the way she wrote. Even on Facebook, the funeral was recorded. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just stopped watching. But you can watch the funeral on Facebook. Yeah,